The Supreme Court is on the move, and this could be a huge year for all of us. The last week of April 2020 will most likely be remembered as a very historic week in the Second Amendment. Why? Well, of course, we had our case, Roe v. Becerra, that was an absolute roller coaster. But after that, we also got handed down from the Supreme Court that one of the biggest cases that we thought was going to move forward, the New York State Rifle and Pistol Association case versus New York City, well, it got booted out by the Supremes. And you could have heard all the wind nationwide taken out of our sails. But the Supreme Court's been very good to us. And maybe we go, how can you say that? They killed that case. Well, here's why. In a normal year, the Supreme Court looks at maybe one or two cases from our area of the Second Amendment. On the 27th of April, they took not one, not two, but 10 cases to distribute amongst the justices to decide which of these, which it could be more than one, will be decided this year. That is huge for our community. And the California Rifle Pistol Association is there in the thick of it, because we look beyond our own borders and decide to support other cases, because we know that when the Supreme Court makes a decision, that's law of the land. And so we're looking out for your rights, not just within the battle here in California, but throughout all 50 states. So we want you to stay tuned and keep supporting us, because you need to remember all of these cases started off in lower courts and have been going on for 3, 5, or more years to get to the Supreme Court. The fact that the justices in this court, largely conservative now, are taking on these cases could be the landmark decisions that we've been looking for, that opens up the floodgates for us to press the cases here in the state of California, the Ninth Circuit, to victory. So this is good news, and we need you to stay in touch with us. And the CRPA.org webpage, you can follow all these legal cases. And as they're updated, we update those briefs daily. That way you always have the most news at the right time for you to be able to follow these cases. If you choose to support any of them, of course you can donate to CRPA.org. But most importantly, remember our slogan of being safe, shooting straight, and fighting back. We are always fighting back here at CRPA.org.